It's the biggest diplomatic event of the year, and New York is on a security lockdown as the city welcomes over 100 world leaders to the UN headquarters. The theme for the 72nd UN General Assembly is focusing on people, striving for peace and a decent life for all on a sustainable planet. A reflection of the Assembly's 4 core areas of deliberations this year: UN reforms, conflict prevention, migration, and climate change. The president of the 72nd Assembly, Lajack, hopes his presidency will overcome narrow national interests and produce tangible benefits for people.
My 6 priorities covered all 3 pillars of the UN work, namely peace and security, development and human rights, and also the ongoing activities. So I mentioned already peace and prevention, I mentioned migration. Of course, there is a sustainable development agenda and the climate agenda, where we have to stay focused. There is an agenda of human rights and human dignity, and there is the agenda of modern UN, which means to support the reforms and also to adopt a budget that will allow us to work also for the future. But as I said, we must not be rigid in sticking to these priorities. Whenever there is a need to address an issue that has emerged and the UN is expected to deal with, we shall be ready to do so.
One such issue is North Korea's nuclear provocations, which has earned the recalcitrant country layers of sanctions designed to cripple its economy.
A highly big topic right now is on DPRK, North Korea. All the world leaders are probably going to make speeches on it during the general debate. The Security Council is having a meeting on it. There's going to be a representative from DPRK coming to talk about it. I think all the world leaders coming here will be such a good way for them to just talk it out and be united in how they feel and send a clear message to North Korea and Kim Jong-un.
Another pressing issue is the Rohingya crisis, which has sent thousands of Muslim Rohingyas fleeing from Myanmar, many of whom have become refugees in poor neighboring Bangladesh.
These are wars nobody is winning, everybody is losing.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres declared the Rohingyas are facing a catastrophic humanitarian situation. Myanmar's leader, Aung San Suu Kyi, has cancelled her trip to the General Assembly, avoiding potential confrontations by world leaders on the crisis. There will be bilateral meetings on Africa, on the crisis in South Sudan, Central African Republic, Mali, and most recently Southern Cameroon, among others. This year's General Assembly is President Trump's first as the leader of a free nation. It's also Antonio Guterres' first as the United Nations Secretary General, Miroslav Lajack's first as the President of the General Assembly. And it will be quite interesting to see how these 3 get along on the agenda. The debate is expected to be momentous, probably intense. We will be right here to cover it all from the United Nations headquarters in New York. At Josh, Channels Television News.